U.S. Army Secretary, warned Indo-Pacific could reach U.S. mainland. According to the Army's top two officials, the next conflict the U.S. conducts could result in hostilities erupting in the U.S. homeland. During a March 15 interview with the Hudson Institute, a Washington think tank, Army Secretary Christine Wormuth declared, "The country really isn't a shelter anymore. Our homeland would be part of the theater if we got into a true shooting war." The remarks occurred while the U.S. Army's mission in the Indo-Pacific was being debated as tensions between aggressive regional powers like China and North Korea and democratic states like Japan and South Korea grew. Even as the U.S. focuses some of its attention on Russia's battle in Ukraine, Wormuth believes that the U.S. nuclear weapons are critical in avoiding a war erupting as a result of the tensions. "Our nuclear triad is a crucial aspect of maintaining deterrence in this day and age," Wormuth added. "In a way, that's the ultimate insurance policy. That's something our adversaries should keep in mind as they consider opportunistic assault." Wormuth did point out, however, that the People's Liberation Army, PLA, the military wing of the Chinese Communist Party, was rapidly modernizing and growing its capabilities, posing a severe threat to both Indo-Pacific stability and the United States in general. "Obviously, I'm concerned about the PLA danger," Wormuth stated. "They've begun on a 20-year endeavor to thoroughly modernize their military across every service," says the author. She went on to say, "They have extremely outstanding talents." According to Wormuth, advances in the PLA, such as the reform of its strategic rocket force in 2016 and the modernization of its nuclear forces, have contributed to the PLA's growing worldwide prominence. Despite these rising capabilities, Wormuth remarked that the U.S. still had a significant advantage in terms of combat experience and professionalism. She went on to say that the military's human dimension should not be overlooked, noting that the U.S. military had just returned from 20 years of combat and had superior training. Since China's incursion into Vietnam in 1979, the PLA has not fought a war. The question of a Chinese invasion of Taiwan was at the center of the discussion when it came to the likelihood of overt hostilities between the U.S. and China. The Army's Chief of Staff, General James McConville, addressed the matter. He claimed that the PLA's lack of combat training and expertise would be a weakness in any invasion attempt that Taiwan or the US might exploit. "If you're going to grab an island, you're going to do one of three operations, or possibly all three," McConville explained. "You're either doing an amphibious operation, an airborne operation, or an air assault mission. All of these are really complicated. It takes highly trained troops to accomplish this. And anyone with a certain level of capability can stop it." McConville, like Wormuth, emphasized the difference in training quality and combat experience between the Chinese and American forces, and claimed that the U.S. non-commissioned officers, who form the military's backbone, provided a significant edge. "Training soldiers takes a long time," McConville stated. "We are really fortunate to have a non-commissioned officer corps in the U.S. Army. Many of our non-commissioned officers have served in battle on 3, 4, 5, or 6 occasions. It's something they've been doing for a long time." Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel.